Hi everyone, it's RC3 and welcome back to another webcam video. So I apologize for being a little absent on these. I wanted to use this series to start creating my own decks, you know, something a little original, but that kind of backfired because I wasn't able to create a bunch of my own decks. So I want to keep this mix between me making my own decks, me finding decks I really enjoy and want to show you all, and trophy pushing, especially with any decks that I either create or decks that I really enjoy. But today we're going to be doing something special. CRL 20-win challenge. I'm going to rely on this deck just because it is my main deck. It's a deck that I really love and it really suits my play style. So let's jump right into the first battle. I'm pretty excited about these, especially because, you know, even if I don't make it, I'm really going to get a lot of these good rewards. I just hope I can make it to at least 12 wins. 14 wins would be great for that legendary King's chest. So I'm going to start off. This is probably a good way to analyze this deck in general, even if I wasn't doing CRL 20-win challenge. This is a good way to analyze this deck in general. So this is going to be, I don't know why you would use your weird ladder deck for this video, but I guess that suits it. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to stay defensive until I know exactly what his cards are. Specifically, what his expo counter is. One of his expo counters obviously is going to be his Valkyrie and his balloon, so I know those are out of the way, but I know that he's going to have some kind of tank, especially since he brought his witch. So what I'm going to keep doing here is I'm going to continue cycling my cheap cards. Yeah, there's Mega Knight. Now that I know that, I'm pretty confident, but I know he's also going to have his Valkyrie right now. If not, he's going to zap his Valkyrie. Oh, actually, no, that's even better. That is even better. We just got a positive trade, too. So he may, oh, actually I'm going to use that too. This is going to get a little dangerous on this side because he's going to use his Mega Knight, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull his Mega Knight. Actually, I should have used it the opposite way. Wait a minute, am I going to get it? Yes, yes, we just activated my King Tower and we just took down a tower. Now all we have to do is defend. Wow, we mission accomplished. We had that, wow. This is actually crazy because I didn't think I'd be able to pull this off that fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Expo here. I don't know what his big spout is, but I'm just going to do it in the anti-fireball placement just in case. But wow! I didn't think I'd be able to pull that off immediately. Man! But had I used my Expo, assuming that only his balloon and his Valkyrie were my only counters to the Expo, I would have pretty much lost because he would have known that I had Expo and he would have saved his Mega Knight after this. Wow! Okay, he's probably coming out with me with Horde, so I'm going to put Tesla on the center, put archers on this side, and I'm going to try and cycle back to another Fireball. Ice Spirit will actually help me in this case. Actually, no, I don't even need to cycle back to another Fireball. I can just block them off with that. And there we go. 30 seconds left. This is pretty much an automatic win. Hope you guys like my new decked out gold skins. I really love the Expo skin. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to see if I can get the Archer skin too, because it really makes a difference. I really love how it looks. Just the gold headbands. And I think even the gold bows too are pretty wonderful. So I'm going to put, yeah, this is it. This is pretty much it. Sometimes a cool thing you can do is if you're really setting up a defensive side, you can use your Tesla and your Expo to just drag the balloon over to different buildings. But that was one big foul swoop. I wonder if we can do that again. Unless we come across someone who has two direct Expo counters. The Valkyrie and Balloon were indirect. Mega Knight was a direct Expo counter. But man, I'm just still amazed. We took out that tower and I got my King Tower activated at the same time. So we're going to do the same strategy here. We're just going to continue cycling our support cards. We're not going to show our Expo. If someone here was really aware of what decks are going around right now, they would probably know that my deck is an Expo deck. But most people don't, and I want to rely on that unless you get really high up in the ladder. I'm going to Fireball that. I'm going to put my... Actually, you know what? You know what? That's fine. I was thinking maybe I could put my Tesla up. But I think I'm fine doing that right now. I want to start getting some Fireball chip damage anyways. And we're almost cycled back to our next Fireball anyways. And right about, yeah, after we put down this Ice Spirit, we're going to be cycled back. So he's holding out on us. I'm pretty sure he's stocked up and he's probably leaking Elixir too. So I'm just gonna keep putting all my defensive placements here. So he has Furnace and Ice Golem. I still can't tell what it. Oh, it's a ladder deck, of course. I should have known from the first place that he from when he put down his Furnace that was a ladder deck. Okay, and he has Hog Rider. Okay, being that this is weird, I'm going to assume the worst case scenario, especially for my Expo deck. I'm gonna assume this is a Royal Giant deck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to assume that he has a Royal Giant in his deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep setting up defensive Teslas, setting up my defensive Ice Spirits, and splitting up my Archers just in case that comes along. I'm hoping that he can either put his Royal Giant in the back or put his Royal Giant on the opposite lane. But being that he has an Ice Golem, it probably shows that he only has Hog Rider and Elite Barbarians. But, this is kind of mind-boggling here, because I don't know. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to keep splitting archers. Archers are going to keep splitting their attacks on both sides, and eventually that's going to push them to say, hey, you know what, I need to start doing something, otherwise I'm going to eventually lose. I'm going to use log just to get some log chip damage, and we got rid of his fire spirits. Wow. Actually, I didn't even need to put down my ice spirit there. That Tesla would have done it just fine. Wow. That's pretty nice. Elite Barbarians incoming. There they are. Gonna put this in here and this here. Hog Rider. I'm gonna put this over here. Hopefully. I didn't expect that. I thought the Elite Barbarians were gonna die right there. Oh, and we cleaned that up just nice. Okay. So going to assume. Okay, actually, I don't think he has a Royal Giant. Otherwise, he would have definitely used it by now, being that I have all these cheap defenses. So what I'm gonna do is only big counter is the Ice Golem. That's going to block off my Expo shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for his Ice Golem to go away. Yeah, there it is. And then after I'm done with this attack, I'm going to do a big counter push with Expo. I'm going to log this, and I'm going to log almost all those Fire Spirits anyway, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to do this. I'm expecting a Hog. I'm going to expect a Hog Rider. Oh. Okay, you know what? That's better. Because a Hog Rider probably would... Oh, there's a Hog Rider anyway. Okay. I meant to put down skeletons right there. Okay. Right about... Okay, actually, we're going to cycle back to another Expo. It may not have been a good idea, but I need to start applying pressure right now. He spent... Furnace. Why would he put down a Furnace? I don't know why he would put down a Furnace right now. That's probably like the worst thing to do. You should probably cycle back to your own troops. I think I'm not in voice chat right now, or else I'd be giving away all of my advice. Cycle back to another Expo. I wish those archers were right behind my Expo though. Okay. There's the Elite Barbarians. I wanted to kind of, yeah, there we go. I was going to think that his log was going to come back any second now, so I wanted to keep a distance. And you know what? I'm going to put... No! No, I didn't want that to happen. I was trying to put the Tesla right here to pull the hog so I can have something to support the... Wow. Okay. You know, I'm just going to put this Ice Golem here. I'm going to let my Tesla finish that off. I didn't think he would do that. I don't know why he would do that. Wow. You know, I'm glad I didn't put down that Expo right there beforehand. Otherwise, wow. He just threw his Ice Golem in there to die by my Tesla. Wow. Okay, you know what? You know what? Here, I'm going in hard now. I am going in... You know what? No. No, I am not going in hard. Because my Expo just did a significant amount of damage. I can continue just... You know, I only need one more Fireball left. So I'm just going to keep cycling Skeletons here. And cycle back to one more Fireball. And I think that is going to do it for this win. Just going to make... Yeah, and second mistake there with the Fire Spirits. I think this is a good game. You know, you should use a deck in the challenge that is familiar to you. Specifically the archetype. You want to use a deck that you understand. You want to use a deck that you're familiar with, but you also at the same time don't want to use a deck that's terrible. Like for instance, this is probably this guy's ladder deck, but it's not really a good deck overall, especially with it having Elite Barbarians. Let's go right into the third match. Good setup. Actually, I would have preferred if I had Tesla instead of either the Skeletons or Ice Spirits. Yeah, I would have swapped Skeletons with Tesla. So I'm just going to cycle that back right here. Want to see what he's going to do. I guess he's not going to do anything. I guess he's just going to leak some elixir. But I got to force him to do something. You know what? I guess he's not going to do anything. So I'm just going to keep cycling right here. Gonna cycle this in the back. And eventually he's going to have to do something because technically, if you were to do nothing the entire game, my archers would just split attack the entire time and would weaken it to a significant amount. I'm gonna fireball here, and then I want to start cycling back my skeletons in case he has some sort of fireball bait, so I can have another skeleton here. An offensive P.E.K.K.A. with Wizard. This is another ladder deck. Okay. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna put this here so I can poof away that Wizard. And of course, he has Rage. Alright. This is a good first set of matches here. A good first set of matches here. We have a bunch of really bad ladder decks. So, you know what? I'm all good with that, unless it gets really bad to where it's, I like to call these things, how do you say it? Throw together decks. You'll usually spot throw together decks on ladder, but they're just decks that are built like terribly, not just terribly, but they just make no sense in the way that they're built. Like you can have, like an example of a throw together deck would be like P.E.K.K.A, Witch, Mega Knight, Giant. Like some of these get really crazy. I've seen like Royal Giant and Giant Skeleton in the same deck, or mainly the main problem I see is like Wizards and Witches in the same deck. Please comment down below if you have seen Wizards and Witches in the same deck. It seems like a stereotype on ladder, but I swear I see this so many times where I see Wizards and Witches in the same deck. And you would think, you know, both of them do splash damage. Why not just have one? Why not just have the Witch? If you have a tank, and if you don't have a tank, just... Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't think that would be pulled for a second. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to use Ice Spirit to pull the Valkyrie. Poof. There we go. So, Valkyrie. He's got Valkyrie that should block off my Expo. But at the same time, he's got Elite Barbarians that he can just throw in front of my Expo too. And he has P.E.K.K.A. So, I'd rather take the Valkyrie than the P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to fireball everything here. Just because I don't want to have to deal with that right now. I'm going to log this too. So, gotta find a way to get rid of his P.E.K.K.A. But he's probably, being that he's used so many troops right now, he used P.E.K.K.A, then minions, then guards. I shouldn't use an Expo right now, because guarantee he's going to have another Expo back in cycle. So I want to wait. Okay, so he spent 4 elixir. It's going to be more difficult to count elixir and double elixir, because it's hard to understand how much elixir they've regained. So I'm going to do that. Going to have this be blocked off. Don't want to do P.E.K.K.A. I mean, I don't want to use Expo yet. Just want to wait and see. Hopefully he places his... No, he won't place his P.E.K.K.A in the back, because every time he places his P.E.K.K.A, it's at the bridge. So, I have enough elixir right now that I can rely on this. Hopefully that P.E.K.K.A doesn't get too close to the center to where it distracts the Expo. Actually, you know what? The Expo just helped me. If had the Expo not helped me, I probably would have landed a hit on the tower. Thank you, Expo. Thank you for your long range. And we get a decent amount of damage. Thank you. Thank you very much. And those archers actually deal a pretty good amount of damage too, so I can pretty much go either lane right now. Oh, perfect. I wonder why he did... You know, he saw that I used Expo. I wonder why he didn't learn from that mistake. Rage? Are we gonna... Yes, we get the Rage. There's the big bucket of Rage. And if we defend this well enough, I don't want to go too hard, otherwise I'm going to get pounded on the other lane. Someone's going to comment a timestamp down below. Please do so. I'm going to put this here, and you know what? We just did. We just finished that. Boom. Booyah. You know, I wonder why he would put his P.E.K.K.A in the back, knowing that I have Expo. I mean, and he didn't even have Valkyrie in the cycle. It would make sense if he placed P.E.K.K.A in the back, and if I put Expo in the other lane, he'd be like, haha, I have Valkyrie here, and Elite Barbarians. But he only put Elite Barbarians, knowing that I have Skeletons, Ice Golem, and all of that. But let's go back into round number 4. Usually, the first couple matches, for me, personally, are easy, but then when it gets midway through, it gets to where it gets pretty difficult. And let's do archers in the back. Usually, some people like to say don't go first. I usually just have a habit of going first. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal for me, especially since I don't want... Oh, actually, that was pretty bad. I should have used Tesla. I was thinking maybe my archers could take care of that, but I probably shouldn't have done that. Usually, people say don't go first. Personally, I'm not saying this is correct, but personally, I like to go first because I don't really want to have to sit there with a blank screen until double elixir doing nothing. Me and my opponent wait. This looks like a cheap hog deck. So I'm assuming that his only counter to my Expo is going to be Knight. He may even have a Rocket in his deck. But I would just want to take a test right now. Because he just uses Knight. Pretty sure that... And he just uses Zap for some reason. I don't know why. Ice Golem gonna do that? You know what? I'm just gonna use Log anyway. Oh no. Hit my Ice Spirit. Come on, skeletons. Yes. Got it. Perfect. That's going to do a pretty good amount of damage to that too. I kind of wish the ice or that Dark Goblin had died sooner. But wow, we got ahead. That's pretty nice. Okay, all right, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna put a pre-placed Tesla. Tesla in that spot is gonna make it so that if they place down a Hog, it's going to go to that Tesla. A Tesla will pop up and say, you know what? Come here, big boy. I'm gonna put this in the back. He's going to use his Knight. Gonna kite that over. Oh, Fire Spirits, and poof, got rid of those. Very nice, very nice. That Tesla's actually pretty weak, so hopefully I can use the Ice Golem to block this off. Maybe the Log. No, I missed the Log. Okay, that would have been really bad if he landed an extra swing as a result of that. Man, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we gotta start using our Expo now. So he just used he's gonna have Knight back in cycle in his hand right now, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put my skeletons right here. I'm going to put my Ice Golem right here. I know he's got another Hog. Oh, he put Knight in the back. Getting ready for Skarmy. I was gonna Log late in case he thought that I didn't have Log, and he would have used Skarmy on top of that. But I need to go pretty hard with this. I need to... Hopefully Log can get there in time, because there's two... Wow, he was able to stack up 2 Knights. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Pull that. I should actually place the Tesla closer to the river. That way I can use it with my Expo. Alright, here comes his Knight. No, his Skarmy, I mean. Okay. Alright, he was probably cycling back to his Knight. And that gets rid of the Skarmy. I'm going to put my archers on this side. I haven't seen any big spells from him yet. I don't know why. But that should get rid of the Hog. There we go. And then hopefully I can get enough elixir to get back to another Expo. Actually, he's going to have Knight back in cycle, so I'm going to just keep cycling back to here. In fact, this would probably be the perfect time to start rocket cycling. You know, or no, rocket. I'm not using Ice Bow. This would probably be the perfect time to start fireball cycling, because I can get within maybe 2 fireballs, but I don't want to make it too obvious. Otherwise, he's going to start going really hard. So I'm going to do this. Log at the last second to get any extra value. Never mind. I guess there's nothing else there. And then we can fireball here, and then I think we can win, and we can win, and we can win, and we can get rid of the Dark Goblin, and boom. No. I'm sorry. I mean, we can get the win. We can win. One. There we go. One more Log was able to do it. Little tip here. You want to not do what I did, but you want to hold down on your care. I'll show you right now in this next match. You also want to memorize, real quick, you want to memorize the crown tower damage totaled up with all your spells. So you want to take this number 292, and you want to take this number 112, and you want to add it up. That way you understand what tower the health there, how do I say this? I'm getting all jumbled up here. You want to take their tower health and say, you know what, if we were to add these two numbers up, and let's just say it was 400, right? Their tower would have to be 400 health left for you to use both of your spells and finish the game. So you always want to keep that in mind. And if you ever need to check in battle too, you can take your spell cards and you can hold it down right here, and it'll show the actual crown tower damage. So we're into round number 4. I'm going to split archers again. Actually, I want to wait a quick second. Oh, he's going to do the same too. So could be a possibility of Expo deck so far. I have to see what his other cards are, but there is a possibility of Expo deck, especially with Log too. So, gonna assume that this is an Expo deck. Gonna wait this one out here. Yeah, this is an Expo deck. I'm gonna put my Expo in the center just to get be sure. Yeah, this has to be an Expo deck. Put my Tesla in the center just to trick him right here, because he probably thinks, oh, well, now you have nothing left to counter my Expo. He has poison though. Maybe he swapped poison for fireball? No idea, but hey, we were able to get some damage from the Ice Golem. Okay. So assuming that he has an Expo deck, he just used his Ice Golem, which means he shouldn't have anything else other than Tesla. No, he has a Valkyrie. Okay, so maybe it's cheap Hog? This is pretty bizarre. I have no idea what kind of deck this is going to be. This seems like a pretty cheap cycle deck though, and he has Tesla, so maybe it's some version of Expo, but why would he have why would he have a Valkyrie and an Ice Golem in the same deck? That's pretty weird. Okay, I can go for the right-hand tower though, because that one's a little bit weaker. But I have to just be prepared anyways for his Expo. There's no room for him to put his Expo in that left-hand lane next to the Tesla there, so I don't really need to be worried. But yeah, this has to be an Expo deck. The way he's cycling mirrors mine, so that has to be a big sign that's an Expo deck. The question is, why hasn't he used his yet? That's what I'm really wondering here. I'm gonna put Expo here. Didn't want the Expo to tank too much damage from that Archer, but oh, he might go Expo in left-hand lane. Actually, no, he's spending too much Alexa right now to be able to do so. So I'm just gonna kite everything over, cycle back to another Expo, and then cycle back to my Archers. I wonder what I'm gonna do here. I don't want to have to sit here and fireball his one Archer over and over again, because that's not really something valuable right now. But at the same, yeah, Expo. No, Graveyard. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do Expo on this side, Tesla up here. I'm gonna start doing this. Expo should help get rid of the Graveyard. Man, I didn't expect this to be a Graveyard deck. This is a really weird Graveyard deck. It's a Graveyard deck that plays similarly to Expo, which is something I haven't really expected here. Gonna put this here, Waiting Valkyrie. Now I guess Ice Golem. Man, this is really tough because it's hard for me to anticipate a deck with two mini tanks, Ice Golem and Valkyrie. It's not really something I can prepare for. As soon as that Expo is gone, I'm gonna put this one here. At the same time, he may use his Valkyrie in the other lane because he thinks I have nothing. Yeah, here it goes. Okay, so I'm going to use Archers here. He's going to use Poison on my Archers. I'm going to use Ice Spirit here, Log here. I can't really risk any of the damage going on right now. Hopefully I can block off the damage from those Archers. Never mind, I guess that's going to have to suit it for now. Defensive Expo. Have to go it right now. I have to go Defensive Expo. Because, yeah, here comes his next Graveyard. And I'm pretty much going to lose here. Combined with the tower damage from the poison and everything else, and the Graveyard hits in general, I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, he's just going to be able to cycle back to one poison, so I'm going to lose this one here. But I mean, I guess we can, since we have pretty much nothing to risk. Yeah, we pretty much lost. Okay. But man, it's so hard to anticipate that deck. Like there would have been no way for me to say, hey, you know what? That's a Graveyard deck, because it looks so much like an Expo deck. Like, going back and looking here, that's a really odd deck. You know, I wonder if it's this guy's main. Yeah, it's this guy's main deck, it looks like. That is pretty bizarre. He's probably even made to 5509 with it. That is really bizarre. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep pushing. But that is a good idea to keep in mind, and that fact is to take a look at what their cards are and try and anticipate their deck, and that way you could probably already guess what kind of deck they have. I'm gonna cycle this Wizard, automatically a ladder deck. I'm gonna fireball that here, and then I'll just start cycling cards. So I'm back. Okay, Valkyrie, Sparky. Okay, anticipating a tank. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my log here, get it ready. Boom, have that logged. Don't want to put that Ice Golem too close. Don't want to put that Ice Golem too close to my tower. Oh, and the skeletons for the win. That's nice. Okay. So, I'm anticipating this may be a Goblin Giant deck, because Goblin Giant right now is being used with Sparky. But at the same time, he's using Wizard, so this looks like some weird throw-together deck. Yeah, this is a throw-together deck. This is really weird to see Sparky, Wizard, and Princess in the same deck. And Mega Knight. Okay. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay, so let me see how I'm going to be able to do this. We're gonna apply Ice Golem here. That way, the other Crown Tower can still log onto the Mega Knight. I'm gonna log this. It seems like this is his only. Yeah, since he has his bats, it doesn't seem like this is going to be some kind of log bait deck. So I'm going to be able to freely log that Princess. And in the long run, logging that Princess constantly in this tower should help me get some good chip damage in. Gonna use this. Gonna use that. Hopefully I can. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go. You know, if that bandit were any more alive, I'd probably be able to activate my King Tower again. Okay. Key thing here. Gotta wait for his Mega Knight to get out of the way. He may drop it in the back, but most likely it seems like he's gonna be dropping it at the bridge. So, you know what? I'm going to separate the Mega Knight and the Sparky here. That way he doesn't have both. He's probably trying to save up for Mega Knight. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say he's probably trying to save it for Mega Knight to use at the bridge anyways. So I'm going to try and pull these guys over to the Tesla. Ah, that failed. Never mind. I'm going to use the Ice Golem here. Hopefully I can keep that Sparky back as long as possible. Yes! Bumped it back and delayed the shot. Perfect. Okay. Bait over the Bandit. Perfect. Not so perfect that I got wizard damages on my tower, but that should be fine. For the damage we got going on here, that's perfectly fine for me. Okay, I thought I was going to miss the princess at that point. Okay, we're going on big defense right now. Because, yeah, he's going in for this huge push. I expect bats? No. Some other squishy. There we go. Also weird that he has fire spirits in his deck, too. And perfect takes the ice spirits take out those bats, too. Come on. There we go. And the archers survive. So, we're just going to have the fireball cycle now. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait till something drops to the troop. That way I get log damage on them and the tower and the princess. You're going to drop something? Nope, never mind. I guess I'm just going to have to take care of that. I'm going to use that. I know the Expo is probably going to take it out, but I'm going to use that as an excuse for fireball damage. Now all I have to do is cycle back to this. I just need a fireball. Log won't cut it. And then, here we go. That is one monstrous throw together deck, though. Wow. Let's see. Knowing how to correctly dodge their Expo counter is going to be the key thing that is going to get you passing with this deck. Again, I have a big defensive play style, so this is the deck I like using, but you may have a big offensive deck style, maybe similar to like Lava Loon. Speaking of which, I'm trying to practice Lava Loon right now, so that way I can just strengthen my offensive traits. That way I'm good at both defensive decks and offensive decks. So, we're going into the next round. Let's see what kind of deck this is. I wonder if it's going to be another ladder deck. I wonder if it's going to be. So let's see what this guy has. Okay, he's not going to go. I guess I'm going to go. Inferno Dragon. So, could be a graveyard deck, could be a Lava Loon deck. Could be any one of these things. Oh, wizard. We got another wizard, ladies and gentlemen. It's a ladder deck. Oh my. Why are people using their ladder decks here? You're not supposed to be using your ladder decks here. Well, I mean ladder decks as in like the stereotypical ladder decks of wizards, witches, elite barbarians, you know, all that sort. I use this deck on ladder, but it's not literally considered by my definition the ladder deck. Just gonna log this right here. Was that a level? Wait, hold on. Were those level 7 goblins? Is someone using what? Hold on a minute. This guy's using. So what is that? That's level 9. Okay, level 9 goblins. Someone's using a level 7 goblin barrel in the CRL 20 win challenge? Let alone this deck, and of course he keeps dropping wizards at the bridge. That's not going to do any good. Hopefully my skeletons can assassinate that wizard. There we go. Wow! You know, if we don't royally screw up in this match, we can easily pass this. Holy crap. Like, do you guys see what I'm seeing right here? Wow. Okay. I just gotta be careful for his tricky barrels, though, because that could be also my downfall. And level 8 minions, too. You know, this would make sense if this guy's card levels were bad, and he's like, you know, it's the reasoning for that is because I'm using someone else's deck. I'm using a deck that was suggested to me. But even that would make sense, because who would suggest you this deck? What? This is crazy. Who would suggest you this? What? Wait. Oh, okay, now I get it. Never mind. Okay, I just looked at his king tower. Now I get it. Never mind, I apologize. Oh, crap, I just used it on, so I need to cycle back here. Okay, so he's at level 8. That's why he has low card levels. For a second, I thought, yeah, something didn't make sense, and now it just clicked to me. Okay, I'm going to fireball that wizard, and he's going to use... That's kind of unfair, though, because this guy's at level 8. He's probably in a lower arena. He probably has less experience, and he's being matched up with me, who's like a level 13, who's been a Master 1. That's pretty odd. I've never seen something like this before. Especially in a challenge where you're trying to... wow. That's kind of unfair. Holy, I've never seen something like this before. But I guess this is going to be an easy match for me, so okay. I kind of feel guilty though, because that's kind of messed up. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to finish him here then. Put him out of his misery, alright, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have long. Wow, we have 3 archers. Imagine if, I'm gonna log that. Imagine if the archers card could summon 3 archers. Yeah, and he tried to arrow my archers, yeah. I'm sorry, old buddy, I'm gonna have to put you down. Wow. This is the most mind-boggling match of this video. Could it get any more mind-boggling? I don't know. And we're gonna get a legendary chest. There we go. Very nice. I wonder if this video is gonna be an hour long. Hopefully it's not an hour long. Wow. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get any more bizarre matches like that. That's going to be very crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna cycle back my archers right here at the very back. I'm gonna put my skeletons. Okay. Ladder deck. Another ladder deck. What? I've never seen this many ladder decks in a single challenge, let alone the CRL challenge. The CRL 20 win, do your best, use the best deck, use your best strategy challenge. What? This is insane. What? What are you doing? Okay, you know what? What kind of deck can this be? It could be a Lava Loon deck. Maybe. He's got Mega Minion and Baby Dragon, but okay. And he's got guards too. That could also support it. So this could be a Lava Loon deck. So I want to get my Expo in preparation in case he puts his Lava Hound in one of the lanes. There's the Barbarian Barrel. Why did he put in the back? I don't know. But okay. I'm going to Fireball this again. That way I can keep getting Fireball damage. He put in that lane so that way I wouldn't get his right-hand tower. But even my Archer on that side was able to get it. Gonna cycle Skeletons here. He's going to build up for a push. I don't want to use Tesla just yet, because if I place it in the wrong position, he may use Lava Hound at the bridge, if, for some reason. Okay, what is he doing? What are you doing? You're cycling. You're stalling. Alright, I have another Fireball available. He may put down a Furnace immediately after this, so I'm gonna cycle back to another Fireball. What kind of deck can... this could be a Graveyard deck, so it's either Lava Loon or Graveyard. This guy's just cycling! Okay, I think he knows. I think he knows that I have an Expo deck. I think he realizes that, hey, he's doing this kind of cycling. He has these cards in this deck. He knows. He knows he's up to some Expo no-go. Oh, uh-oh, he has Lightning. Technically, he can lightning the whole match, and he would probably win. So I just gotta pick up the pace here. Gotta get it to where that Furnace is out of the way. You know what? I have to go now. Otherwise, if I don't go, I'm gonna be screwed in the long run. And that's... Oh, it's a Royal Giant deck. I should have known from the Furnace. And the Electro Wizard, probably. I forgot that Royal Giant is meta. It's just so, so hard to believe that Royal Giant is meta. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna do the best I can here. I'm gonna log that back. I'll take care of it. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. I'll take care of his guards later. But here's going to be the thing that I need to do for this match. I have to cycle really fast. I gotta cycle my Expo back and cycle really quickly so I'm able to out-cycle his Royal Giant. And I also gotta have a good defensive Tesla placement here. That way I'm able to take care of that. Alright, Archer's back in cycle, but at the same time he has Lightning, so my buildings are pretty much going to be rendered useless unless I put him in a specific position. Okay, this is probably pretty much a done deal matchup for me anyways. Was it revenge for being matched up for that level 8? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. But I didn't do it. I didn't get matched up with him on purpose. I swear. Okay. So technically, I'm kind of screwed either way, because if I use my Expo, he uses Royal Giant. If I don't use anything, he could Lightning Cycle and simply win by doing that. Okay. So hopefully I can get that out of the way. Use this. Okay, come on. One more stall. Yeah, this is pretty much a done deal. This is pretty much a done deal. This will be loss number 2. I could technically try to... stall, or I could try and tie, but that won't work because being that Lightning does such high damage, look, I'm going to put in the anti-Lightning placement here, and same with the Tesla. That won't work either. because he can just cycle Tesla back on the, or he can cycle lightning on the tower and be able to win with that high damage. And especially with the timer now being, or well, it's always been like that in challenges. It's only changed for ladder, but now that the overtime timer is 3 minutes, there's no way I'm going to be able to last. Technically, he can obviously tell what I'm doing, and he'll just be able to lightning on the tower. And he would only need a couple lightnings to be able to win the game anyway. I'm going to do this, pretty much hopeless, but I'm going to try. But at the same time, even if we were to use lightning on those other buildings, I wouldn't be able to defend with anything else against this Royal Giant, and that would pretty much be a done deal. And there we go. We lost the game. So that's 2 losses. I kind of expected at this point that I would start losing earlier than usual. I always think, you know, maybe if I can get to this point, I could always, like, let's just say at, for example, 10 wins. I could say to myself, I need to get to 10 wins. I don't care if I get anywhere past that. I just need to at least get 10 wins. And the game will have it, and then by some luck, I'll finish at 6 wins. Or let's just say I need to finish at, like, 3 wins, and I'll finish at 0 wins or something like that. I'm just glad this isn't draft. Alright, I think this could be the last, wait a minute. Level 8, what are they doing? I don't want to get some kind of, like, karma against me where I get thrown against another Royal Giant deck. Why am I being matched up with another level 8? What is with the matchmaking here? That's kind of unfair. That's kind of messed up. But I don't want to underestimate him, because there's probably a reason why he's gotten to 6 wins. So, this has to be a Royal Giant deck. Ice Wizard and Bomber. There's no way this isn't a Royal Giant deck. So I'm going to be a little cautious here. And so we go against a level 8 there Royal Giant user, and now we go against a level 8 Royal Giant user. Who would have known? Not me. Definitely not me. It's not by any karma of sort being matched up against that level 8. And that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to have that thrown on the tower. Okay. So I wonder what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use that against that. I'm going to use this against this. Probably not good. I should have waited a little bit. But seems like he's doing the same thing. He's just cycling. Because he may already realize I have... oh, what is this? This looks like another throw together deck. Skeletons. Okay, perfect, thank you. I didn't want him to his lance on the Tesla. This looks like it's another throw together deck. This guy has E-Wiz, Ice Wizard, Bomber, so that's already 3 support cards in one deck for some reason. Along with Prince, Knight, and I think he had Fire Spirits too. Okay, so main counters are going to be Valkyrie. I'd have to log that. Oh, perfect timing too. It's another one of those auto logs for Ice Spirits too. Yes, got it. No Valkyrie hits too. Okay, so his major counters are going to be Prince, Valkyrie, and even the Electro Wizard. So I want to see if I can get those out of cycle. As long as I can get the Valkyrie and the Prince out of the way, I think this can be a done deal and we can be able to take care of this. But I just gotta start cycling my stuff here. Oh, I also what? You have Knight and Valkyrie in the same deck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you know what? He's just cycling everything in the back here. He has all his supports on one side. I think I should be able to take care of this if I just support this as well. We're gonna have to log that back. I want to keep these guys halted. Valkyrie's gone, so now we can use skeletons. Use another Ice Spirit to absorb the Fire Spirits. I said use Fire Spirits. One more. Ah, damn. What is this guy's... Why would you zap that? Why would you zap that? There is absolutely no reason to zap that. What are you doing? What? Okay, this is, you know, okay. Let's go with plan B here. Plan B is going to be to cycle as many expos as I can. Cycle them faster than my enemies cycle. Soon enough, he's going to be, being that he's using so much elixir right here, and he's using it so frequently, look at, he's like over-committing on these sides. I could cycle expos, and I think I'll be able to take care of what he's throwing at me. At the same time, it's so hard to be able to out-cycle him that I don't think this is going to work either way. Gonna use that. Gonna use this. Come on, take care of the Prince. Okay, no, 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 no! No, I did not want to swing on that tower. No, I did not want that. I'm gonna have to log this. I think this is gonna be another done deal. This is such an obscure deck. And that's one of the things I hate about these kinds of throw together decks, is that these decks become so obscure that they automatically win. No. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna look back and say that, you know, that this was something I'm probably gonna look back and say, you know what, one of these things I did was a pretty big mistake. But even here, I'm probably gonna call out right here, like, oh, I should have done this, I should have put down Expo more, I should have put down something else more. But I don't know what to do at this point. I'm gonna log that. I'm going to use fire skeletons to absorb the fire spirits. Yeah, I think this is a done deal, though. You would think that with all the YouTube videos going around, especially the videos on News Royale right now, saying, you know, we got these awesome CRL 20 win decks, you should try them, you should really take a chance at them, you should really be using them, these are the decks that pros have gotten, and then some guy uses that. They're like, nope, I'm okay. I'm gonna use my my Bomber Prince deck. Hopefully, well, actually, I don't want to say hopefully you all are feeling my pain right now, because I don't want to wish this. I don't want to wish this nightmare on you guys, but hopefully you all know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you have the those terrible memories of this happening to you. Well, I don't want to wish that on you either. I don't want to give you those flashbacks. Wait a minute. Does he have any big spells? Does this guy have any big spells? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen a single one of his big spells the entire game. Which means if I'm able to hold him off... Oh, that makes sense too. This guy has jam-packed his deck with so many troops, except for Zap, that he doesn't have any big spells. He only has Zap. And technically, he hasn't cycled his Zap on the tower either. That means if I just keep holding out like this, I can win, we can draw. Wow, I did not realize that. That's also something you're gonna really want to keep track of too. Wow. Yeah. Wow, this is actually crazy. Holy crap. I thought this was a done deal. I thought this was an instant loss for me. But we were able to tie. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap. That's an extra life. That is an extra life for me. So, let's see how we can go. Donate, and let's see if we can keep going. This should be another chance, but at the same time we may get matched up with another one of these. But I think that was the worst case scenario. I think that is a prime example, one of the worst case scenario examples of a throw together deck. I'll be mentioning throw together decks in future videos when I do trophy pushing, if you know what I mean. So he's not going to attack. Oh, actually, he's going to attack first. Man, I hate holding out Elixir, but I want to log it at the last second. That way I can get some value out of that. There we go. And it looks like we're going to be going for the right-hand tower. Could be a bait deck. Could be. Could even be a Lava Loon deck if they're still using Goblin Gang. Which, actually, no. After the Goblin Gang nerf, probably not. So, this could be a bait deck. Most likely it can be a bait deck. Including Fireball bait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Fireball this and I'm going to start cycling back. I'm going to see what he has. I'm going to do Ice Golem on this side just in case. I'm going to wait for that Tesla to die. Okay, I'm going to put Teslas here. A little bit lower. That way it's able to pull the Giant further. But what can he have? What could he have behind that Giant? That could be the end of me. Oh, he's going to pump up. Okay. Alright, I'm fine with that too. So, he's going to be using Fireball, or he's going to be using his Barbarians to bait out my Fireball. If I'm able to cycle quickly enough, I'm going to be able to kill those Barbarians and the pump. I was able to do it with this deck against a 3 Musketeer pump deck, where every time he used his pump, I Fireballed it, and then immediately after, he would use his 3 Musketeers, and I was able to cycle so fast that I was able to Fireball his 3 Musketeers. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to use Expo on this side. That way it separates the Giant from the Sparky. Never mind, he's going to use Barbarians. I don't know what to do. And for some miraculous reason, he's going to have Giant. Okay, never mind. Good. Wow! This guy's so stingy that he didn't want to waste his... What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Actually, this is pretty much a done deal anyway because that Giant is going to land too much damage. No! I don't know what to do. Archers? Ice Spirit? I want to keep him distracted. Oh, okay. You know what? I thought that was going to take my tower. I was wrong. That's fine. Okay, gonna cycle back here. I want to get down. He's going to use Sparky in the back. Yeah, there it is. And then I'm going to use Expo, and then he's gonna use Barbarian. So I want to cycle here to where I have a Fireball ready and cycle. Come on. Oh, no. You know, if I put it down now, the Expo's just gonna get distracted. Oh, boy. And look! It's a wizard! Someone write down in the comment section the wizard count for the... Oh, crap. I just missed. Someone write in the comment section down below how many wizards have been using this deck. Call it the wizard count. Oh, crap. Wow. Okay, I'm being completely serious here. I have never seen so many ladder decks. I have never seen so many ladder decks in one challenge. I swear to you. Whenever I take a look at challenges, I always see, wow. I always see, like, regular decks. Like, regular challenge decks. Holy crap. Okay, you know what? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was entertaining. I hope that you laughed while watching my pain and suffering going through throw together decks and ladder decks. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow, or well, soon when I start posting these videos. Take care.